Today our topic is the Stoics' Guide to Managing Expectations. Life is full of surprises, and not all of them are good. Sometimes things go exactly as we want, but often they don't. This is where Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, can help us. Stoicism teaches us how to manage our expectations and find peace, no matter what happens. It's about focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This idea might sound simple, but it's not easy to practice. Let's explore how Stoicism can guide us in managing expectations and living a better life. First, let's talk about what expectations are. Expectations are the ideas we have about how things should be. For example, you might expect to get a promotion at work, or you might expect your friend to always be there for you. These expectations can make us feel good when they are met, but they can also make us feel disappointed, angry, or sad when they are not. The problem is that we often expect too much, and we forget that life is unpredictable. Stoicism reminds us that we cannot control everything, and that's okay. The Stoics believed that the key to happiness is to focus on what we can control. They divided everything in life into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot control. Things we can control include our thoughts, actions, and choices. Things we cannot control include other people's actions, the weather, and the past. When we focus too much on things we cannot control, we set ourselves up for disappointment. But when we focus on what we can control, we feel more powerful and less stressed. Let's take an example. Imagine you are waiting for a friend to meet you for lunch. You expect them to arrive on time, but they are late. If you focus on their lateness, you might feel frustrated or angry. But if you focus on what you can control, like how you spend your time while waiting, you can turn this situation into a positive experience. You could read a book, listen to music, or simply relax. This way, your happiness doesn't depend on your friend's actions, but on your own choices. Another important Stoic idea is to prepare for the worst while hoping for the best. This doesn't mean you should be negative or pessimistic. It means you should be realistic and ready for any outcome. For example, if you are going for a job interview, you can hope to get the job, but you should also prepare yourself for the possibility of not getting it. By doing this, you protect yourself from disappointment, and you are better prepared to handle whatever happens. This is called Premeditatio Malorum in Stoicism, which means premeditation of evils. It's a way of thinking about the worst-case scenario so that you are not surprised or overwhelmed if it happens. Stoicism also teaches us to accept what we cannot change. This is one of the hardest lessons, but it's also one of the most important. Life is full of challenges, and many of them are beyond our control. We cannot change the past, and we cannot control other people's actions. But we can change how we respond to these things. When we accept what we cannot change, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. For example, if you lose your job, you can spend time being angry and blaming others, or you can accept the situation and focus on finding a new job. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing reality and working with it, not against it. Another Stoic practice is to focus on the present moment. Many of our expectations are about the future. We worry about what might happen, and this can make us anxious. But the future is uncertain, and worrying about it doesn't help. The Stoics believe that the present moment is all we have, and we should make the most of it. By focusing on the present, we can reduce our anxiety and enjoy life more. For example, if you are spending time with your family, don't worry about what will happen tomorrow. Just enjoy the moment and be fully present. Stoicism also teaches us to be grateful for what we have. Often, we focus so much on what we want that we forget to appreciate what we already have. Gratitude helps us manage our expectations because it reminds us that we don't need everything to be perfect to be happy. For example, if you are upset because you didn't get the job you wanted, take a moment to think about the things you do have, like your health, your family, or your friends. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already there, and this can make a big difference in how you feel. Another important Stoic idea is to see challenges as opportunities. Life is full of difficulties, but these difficulties can help us grow. The Stoics believe that every challenge is a chance to practice virtues like courage, patience, and resilience. For example, if you face a difficult situation at work, instead of feeling frustrated, you can see it as a chance to improve your problem-solving skills or to learn how to stay calm under pressure. By changing your perspective, you can turn obstacles into opportunities. Stoicism also teaches us to be kind to ourselves. Managing expectations doesn't mean you should never feel disappointed or sad. It's normal to have emotions, and it's okay to feel upset when things don't go as planned. The key is not to let these emotions control you. Instead of being hard on yourself, try to be understanding and compassionate. Remember that everyone makes mistakes and faces challenges. You are not alone, and it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Finally, Stoicism reminds us that life is short and precious. We don't know how much time we have, so we should make the most of it. This doesn't mean we should try to do everything or have everything. It means we should focus on what truly matters and let go of the rest. By managing our expectations, we can live more fully and enjoy the present moment. In conclusion, managing expectations is not about giving up on your dreams or settling for less. It's about being realistic, focusing on what you can control, and finding peace in the face of uncertainty. Stoicism offers us practical tools to do this, like focusing on the present, practicing gratitude, and seeing challenges as opportunities. By following these Stoic principles, we can reduce our stress, improve our relationships, and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, life is unpredictable, but with the right mindset, you can handle anything that comes your way.